Good afternoon, everyone. This is physics. We'll be talking on the topic electrical power for buying and selling. Electrical power for buying and selling. And you can see that the SI unit for buying and selling of electrical power is in kilowatt hour. Is in kilowatt hour. And 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3,600,000 joules. Is 3,600,000 joules. So let's say an example. Sample one here. We are having a television 65 watts, a refrigerator 1.2 kilowatts, an electrical kettle 650 watts, and 10 lamps 40 watts. Each are connected in series in a house. Said how much will it cost the housekeeper to switch on all the appliances for 24 hours if the cost of electricity is 15 kobo per kilowatt. Now, solving for calculation problems in physics, the first thing you must state are your parameters. So you can see what I have in here. For my TV, the power rate is 65 watts. For the refrigerator, the power rate is 1.2 kilowatts. And for the electrical kettle, the power rate there is 650 watts. And for the lamps, which is 10 lamps, which 10 lamps, and they said the each of the lamps is 40 watts. So meaning if I multiply the 10 lamps by the power rates each, that is 40 watts, I'll get 400 watts. I'll get 400 watts. I'll get 400 watts. And I told you that for the for solving for electrical power when dealing with buying and selling, it means that your unit of power must be in kilowatt hour. So before we can solve for the kilowatt hour, we must first of all convert our watts to kilowatts. This is the first thing we must do. So we are converting all the powers that their units are in watts to kilowatts. So for the first appliance that's in TV, we convert the 65 to kilowatts just by dividing 65 by 1000. Divide 65 by 1000, you get 0.065 kilowatts. For your second appliances, your refrigerator is already in 1.2 kilowatts already, so there's no need you converting this one again. Then we have our third appliance, that is kettle. Your kettle is in 650 watts, so if you convert it to kilowatt by dividing by 1000, you get 0.65 kilowatts. Then for the lamps that we have 400 watts, if you divide it by 1000, you will get 0.4 kilowatts. So then after we have gotten all our power rates to be in kilowatts, the next thing is to get our total power. The total power finally we're going to get 2.315 kilowatts. That is, if you add all your power rates that are in kilowatts, you're going to get 2.315 kilowatts. Remember, the question says we should they said, how much will it cost the housekeeper to switch on all the appliances for 24 hours if the cost of electricity is 15 kobo per kilowatt? So for the cost, we multiply it by the total power by the uh, uh, hours given to us in the question, that is 24 hours. Then we multiply it by the cost of electricity, that is 15 kobo per kilowatt hour. Multiply it, you're going to get your cost to be 833.4 kobo. Or if you convert your kobo to naira by dividing by 100, your answer will be 8.334 naira. So that is the answer we can get for the cost that the housekeeper to switch on all the appliances. So I guess you get the understanding of what I've solved. Bye bye.